The straps of the backpack dug into Jackson Merritt's shoulders. The discomfort was welcomed. It kept him focused as he walked through the front doors of the Blood Rock Public High School with the crowded stream of other teenagers. The hissing noise of the bus door opening disappeared behind him, swallowed by the mingling of voices, laughter, and sharp calls between students. Jackson's eyes shifted to the security guard standing outside the school's office. Mr. Dodgley grimaced when Miss Forrester, one of the science teachers, said something to him. The guard wasn't paying any attention to the kids entering the building, except to pause when a few of the football players began swatting each other, stalling everyone's forward movement. "Get moving, Ricks, Bruins, and Bonatti," Mr. Dodgley shouted, gesturing them onward. A couple of the athletes waved back at the security guard, yelling out greetings. The crowd parted around the noisy group, mostly ignoring them, except for a couple of girls who hooted encouragement to the small player who was still scuffling with Bruins. Jackson jerked his head, licking his lips and forcing away the frown from his face. It was the same every day. The teenagers of Blood Rock High School were incredibly predictable. The same kids doing the same things every day. Mr. Dodgley, the teachers, and the office personnel lived in a delusional world where the worst thing they imagined might happen on any given day was a hallway fight or drugs turning up in a locker. Most of the adults only paid attention to the pretty girls, star players, and brainy kids. Jackson didn't fit into any of those categories, so he slipped under the radar. His grades were okay. He wasn't on a team, and with his average height and plain face, he didn't stand out in any particular way. Principal Evergreen poked her head out from her office door. Their eyes briefly met. Her quick gaze passed right over Jackson without any recognition. She disappeared again, and Jackson exhaled. He hadn't realized he'd been holding his breath.